thingy. In 3, 2, 1, go. We have...
Oh, now I have an info board. That's awesome.
Yeah, the good old NGL info board. Pretty neat technology thing they implemented in the maps back in the day, but that results, of course, in different paths for the replay to put them, since every host put them differently somehow. But still a great thing, even though it's not as great as the hack is, but whatever. It is Terenas stand, it is Infi and it is Moon, the best player today versus the best player of all time on one of my favorite maps of all time. This is promising.
Infi is the best player of today.
Yeah, well, he won the WEC and the WCA, so I think we can call him the best player
I didn't know
of the
that.
world.
That's good to know.
I think he lost in the WGT. I think Yumiko won that, the last big tournament of 2015. But
Okay.
I'm not sure about that, but he still won the 2 biggest tournaments in the last year. So I would call him the best player in the world today.
Of course, he is.
Okay.
I thought he's inactive, so I'm a little bit astounded that he managed to win all these cups.
No, he's. I think he is pretty active, and he's just training with TH. They are like the brothers of Warcraft in China.
And everybody hates them.
And everybody hates them, exactly. There are some rumors that they are gay, but I think it's just coming out of the haters, because both have some pretty beautiful girlfriends. But there are some pictures floating around with them two holding hands and stuff. But yeah, I doubt that they're. I doubt that they're gay.
Who knows? Whatever they like, or they prefer.
Exactly.
As long as we get some great games out of them, I don't really mind.
True that.
So what we can see from Moon here, yes, in the age he's level 2 and he managed to creep his goblin camp, and on the other side we also see the same stuff for Infi, which is now heading for the mercenary camp to get some additional forces. And Moon is doing awesome scouting with his wisps here. If you can pay attention to this later, but right now we have to pay attention to the fight at the mercenary camp.
Yeah, of course, very important spot here, because the Taskmaster drops one of the best items in the game, a big potion of mana or something like that, big potion of healing, big potion of invulnerability. Moon is doing a fairly nice job harassing here, but he wasn't able to grab something just yet. So this is a tactic we see nowadays very often. I don't think back in the...
Awesome surround!
Just with peasants and footmen. And I think Moon has to TP here, or just let him die. No. He knew that Moon was going for the Taskmaster, and just when he hits the orange HP mark, he surrounds him to prevent the Demon Hunter from stealing that creep. Pretty awesome.
Really nice move to kick this off here. It's really nice to get the DH out of your army, or even close to your Archmage, so you get the Water Elemental level 2 out. And on the other side now he has no TP, and he has to be a lot more careful than he used to be before, because there's like no insurance for him now. And on the other end we see Moon getting his mercenaries himself while pulling them out, like pulling the creeps away and then getting the mercenaries, setting a shop up in the middle for the Tier 2 action with the Naga and all the pressure he wants to apply to this expansion. And maybe you can steal the second priest here, but I don't think it's yet to come.
Nope, me neither, but he's trying to apply some pressure to the base at least, because of there's no tier 2 tag, and maybe he can sneak in and kill some peasants, but I highly doubt
what
it.
we can see here is that is really smart. That is just a typical trademark Moon move. He knows that all the army is located at the expansion, because you have to defend there, because otherwise the DH and the creeps will just kill all your peasants and then you have to rebuy, blah blah blah. For that reason he's sending his creeps and also his archer to the main base, where there's only militia support, and on the other hand we see some really low HP peasant that could die to that. And he even has to pull militias, which delay your creeping, not creeping, your wood mining, and so on and so on.
Yeah, Infi has 0 wood at the moment. Okay, now it's 20, but you know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, and now he's applying even more pressure with the panda in the main base, and he has no arcane tower there. This will hurt him quite a lot. And what we can see here, he's now moving towards his main with the footman and splitting his army. Staying back with his Archmage and the mercenaries. Now the Arcane Tower is hitting the DH, which doesn't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, very nice play by Moon so far, applying pressure on 2 different parts of the map. That's of course what you want, because once the human towers and stuff is built, there's barely a chance to break that defense.
Yeah, and while all this little skirmish is going on, he's expanding himself, teching, and also building Ancient of Laws. So this is just the trademark Moon. He's doing everything at the right time. Expoing, attacking.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Staff. He's doing everything.
Okay.
It would be a great deal to kill this Ancient of War, because then he will not be able to easily creep this camp here. And Infi manages to do that, and for now, Moon only has his 2 heroes, an expansion on top of the map, and in his main base he has 1 archer, 1 priest, and 1 berserker. I think Infi should apply a lot more pressure here, but it's always the same stuff. If you go for the base, he will go for your expansion.
Yeah, true.
And so on and so on.
Especially with a player that is so good at multitasking like Moon. I think you barely can pull that off. Okay, that's
you
a
also
shredder.
see the shredder, second Ancient of Laws going down, no Dryads pumped yet.
Yeah, I think
Wisp
Moon is
moving
doing
towards.
everything correctly right now.
Yeah.
But we'll see how
You can
he
barely
handles
imagine
this.
how strange this is to micro and set up everything in the right way. It's so much. Now he just TPs out after this round.
Oh,
Maybe
surround
this
again,
round
maybe!
right afterwards.
Jeez, that was close. Almost a double surround on the 1 hero.
This is high stress situation here for Moon, but he's doing it so fine. He's killing the priest, moving back the shredder. Maybe he will die, but he's pulling him away from his main base, which is a great deal here for him. On the other side, we see Infi with the Zeppelin. Now he will be able to save all his units if he wants to. Sending it in the creeps. Even the Zeppelin from Moon was just about to pop there to grab the shredder and save it.
High-level Warcraft in the early...
Here. Now we see Zeppelin on both sides.
This could become one of the greatest games I've ever seen. What an opening here. Absolutely insane, but now the 1 Zeppelin is dead.
Even killing the Zeppelin, getting level 3 DH. On the other side, I just want to mention it. He's creeping the expansion just with his Tree of Life and 2 Wisp repairing it.
He doesn't get a XP from that, but still saving so much time. Okay, the expansion for Infi.
So Moon is just doing fine here, killing the units he can and has to kill. And on the other hand, he's getting his expansion, getting his tech up, not taking yet to tier 3. On the other hand, 2 footmen wanted to attack the Wisp in the base. And just 2 Dryads are chasing the footmen right now. So we 3rd Dryad on the way, Dispel on the way for Moon. On the other hand, Infi trying to get up to level 4 here with Archmage, building a shop at another. We don't see any real towers, just arcane towers so far.
Yeah, the lumber mill is just finished.
And Moon expansion starts uprooting the mine. Really, it looks so easy if you just watch the replay. If you have to prevent all this damage coming towards your base and this Archmage level 3 while you are level 2 with your DH, it's so stressful. It's so hard to micro, and he's even microing his Wisp. Oh, he did not able to succeed there. Now we have a level 4 Archmage, which is quite important because the level 2 aura is a lot better than level 1 aura. And on the other hand, we see Moon creeping here and there, trying to get his Panda up to level 3 soon, I guess.
Moon is not going for tier 3 right now.
And Moon just checked on Infi's base with the force of with the ability of the Goblin Laboratory, and he knows that he was almost at tier 2. He cannot surely say which unit composition he has to expect, or if he's going tier 3 with all those tanks, which Infi is kind of famous for.
Yeah, lots and lots of towers and tanks, of
yet.
course.
Yeah.
As lame as possible, that's always the Infi style, but pretty successful, so don't say bad words about it. Here comes the Mountain King, of course, the Arcane Sanctum and the Workshop, so this is gonna be Masscaster and Mortar teams. Especially, okay, now Moon is going to tier 3. No level 3 Panda yet, but he's just on his way. I think he will creep his natural expansion afterwards.
Yeah, 2.5. He's doing a good job there. And the DH is running around. He just found the sentry wards at his own Goblin Merchant. Now he's able to set a sentry ward maybe in the base, so he knows what Infi is up to. Or even in the way that he knows when Infi tries to attack or when Infi is moving out to certain camps and stuff. And maybe be able to creep check him there. We will see what he's able to do there with the sentry wards. I guess he will send one to the main and then one to the natural. So we have one in the main yet, and Infi is creeping with the addition of his Mountain King there. Grabbing some Scroll of Healing, also the Boots of Speed, and maybe he's able to surround him there.
Yeah, seems like a stupid move by Moon here. He has to pull out his TP, he's not able to fight out of that. But Infi is the first one to get out.
Yeah, Moon was quick enough to buy the Invo Potion right when he gets surrounded. He just clicked on it, had it, and I guess Infi knew that if he stays there any longer he will lose maybe his Mountain King and so on. So it was a right move to go away from that position. Yeah, now Moon is able to get the natural, one of the biggest camps, if not the biggest, I guess it's the biggest, with one of the really nice items like Vampiric Aura or even the Range Aura.
Belt of Giant
What do
Strength.
we have? Like, Belt of Giant Strength, which is also nice. Additional HP against the Mountain King is always a great thing to have.
The MK has a Scroll of Healing and 2 Ivory Towers already, so maybe we will see a push towards the expansion of Moon.
I don't know why the MK is moving around there alone. I know that he has a teleportation staff that he can easily move out, because Moon has no stuns or anything like that to prevent this teleportation staff. On the other hand, we see a fairly small army from Infi that already used all his gathered gold. So I don't know, maybe he tries to apply pressure to the expansion on top, or if he tries to secure own expansion at this natural.
Yeah, he has 3 mortar teams with 1-0 upgrade, so I think he's going for the expansion fairly quickly. He set some towers to fall back to, like Yumiko does nowadays.
Some towers for the retreat.
Yeah.
And also try to attack the expansion of Moon here.
Very good thing for humans. We saw Yumiko doing this in WC8.
3 water elementals, always nice to have. And now he's trying to kill this expansion, and I guess he will succeed in this. That's a repair really late.
Ooh, Stormbolt on the DH, but he has a potion of invulnerability. Okay, 2 Master Bears already, Scroll of Healing being used. Lots and lots of peasants supporting in this fight. The Mountain King is about to go down, chased by the Demon Hunter. Mana burn, but healed just in time. Jesus Christ, that was close. The DH is going for the Water Team
focusing the droids really nice here. On the other hand, we have a lot of peasants fighting around. Also some breakers, and the Mountain King just hits level 2. And now focus on the Archmage, he has to be careful here. But Moon lost all his droids, so he cannot dispel any slow any longer.
Yeah, Moon is down 22 supply at the moment, and now Infi is building a shop very far up front, like an offensive shop right here, and I think this expansion is about to go down. I don't know how Moon will fight this off. Stormbolt again, countered the Demon Hunter for a while.
50 supply, while Infi has 72 supply here. And a lot of workers to block, which is nice to have here. But he's succeeding like 2 of them. Healing up at the phone with his DH, that is dropping lower and lower. Now attacking the Archmage, that is really low, I guess. He should TP out and not lose his Archmage. Yeah, I guess so.
But the rest of the army will stay in the fight here. 1 unit pulled with him. The Mountain King is on almost full HP.
A mana potion and try to snipe this DH, and now the Panda steps back in. And also the Archmage stepped in.
Okay, a lot of multitasking here. Everything is low, the whole peasant army is about to die, but the Demon Hunter staffed just in time! Jesus Christ, only 2 bears left and the Panda, so 3 bears, 2 bears again. Level 4 on the Panda, he was about
sick fight here
to focus the Archmage, but not enough damage at the moment, and no ranged units to attack him furthermore. Okay, now the DH is back on full XP thanks to the Moon Wheels. And the expansion is still standing, but the question is for how long?
But now he's fighting with his breakers down there, losing one of them. I don't think he's paying attention too much there. On the other hand, he's towering up the expansion, or at least trying to tower it up. But now we have 50 supply against 50 supply, so this looks really good for Moon so far.
Yeah, Infi lost a
towers
lot.
have to die, then it looks good. He has to kill the towers in time before they pop up.
The Sorceress in bad positioning here, being caught by the Breath of Fire. The Demon Hunter is almost level 5.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll
Infi's
see.
army is just too small. He don't have enough units here, and he's also bringing the Shredder Moon. Killing the towers in the process. Dispelling with the Wisp in front of the Sorceress, so they don't have any mana to slow the bears or heroes.
Breath of Fire, genius again.
This is just perfect play from Moon here. He's doing everything perfectly.
He was so
Also
quick in
having two
reinforcing
steps
his
on
army.
Heroes. He won't use a single unit, I guess. But
So
also
now-
Infi is trying his hardest. He's playing his heart out here. Moving back, healing up again, bolting units, trying to kill the heroes. But he's just not able to kill this 1-1 upgraded bear so far. And now another bolt on the DH. Maybe he's trying to focus him down.
Nah, not enough damage for that. Oh, he blocks himself. Rejuvenation is coming out. Is it enough? Is there another Stormbolt? Dispel and
Oh,
stuff.
he dispelled so slow on the DH.
Oh,
The
great.
Wisp
No more
manually.
mana. No more mana for
And
another
now
Stormbolt.
step in time. This is just crazy. Moon is really playing it perfect every single step here. And now he's like 2, 4, 6, 8 beers and the Shredder. This is just too much to handle. I guess he needs Blizzard or something like that. Yes, but he does not have the time. If he goes back, Moon will have even more supply and an even bigger army. And now Dryads are spawning again.
What a great move by Moon here all the time. This fight is going on for 7 minutes and he was able to turn it around in the last second.
Yeah, and for some reason the Moon Juice is not running out. The
Yeah.
heroes just appear in the fight with full HP again. For
True.
some reason he's always able to recover from all the attacks. And now a surround on the DH would be perfectly, because he just used the staff on the Panda if I saw it right.
Ah, he failed on that.
But no, just enough Dryads to prevent all the slow on the bears, and now the bears will try to melt away all these breakers.
Yeah, they're just
Infi is
eating
trying
them.
to retreat into his towers.
But I think there are just too few towers. Maybe the shop positioning was bad. Should be a little more defensive. This could be a great position for Infi right now in this choke position. Breath of Fire into nothing. A Scroll of Healing would work wonders right now.
Yeah, a Scroll of Healing for Moon would be perfect. Now he's losing one bear, another bear will die.
Oh, Staff was ready. I wonder why he didn't use it. Okay.
And one tower made it up there at the expansion, as you can see, and now he has to focus it down, otherwise it will do too much damage to all the Dryads. But he will lose another bear in the process.
This looks like Moon had some kind of Spirit Link available.
Bash just... Oh, was it a Bash? What is the name of this spell? Just
Yeah,
got
Bash.
missed. And the Panda will step in and most likely with 2 heal scrolls, of course, and now the army just recovers. Passes on the other heal scroll to the DH so that he can use both of them at the same time.
Yeah, Scroll of Healing so important right here. The Panda was out of the fight for a fairly long time, but it was
Terenas
definitely
on both
worth
sides
it.
fighting.
What?
Really nice picture here. We see just really armies going up against each
Yeah.
other.
For 9 straight minutes,
And now,
this fight
as
is
you can
going
see,
on.
we have enough Dryads to dispel all the slow.
Is Infi doing something fancy in his base? No tier 3, nothing. Of course, he doesn't have the
Both,
time to do
main
that. Oh!
expansions, or not main expansion, main bases running out.
But more and more
He's
scout
trying
towers
to set
coming
up
in.
More towers.
Yeah, maybe he's about to crawl forward now.
But Moon has everything. He has the upgrades, he has a really perfect unit composition, he has 5 Dryads, 6, now 7 beers. They're fairly low. Blizzard would work wonders here.
Yeah.
The water elements
Especially
are
with
not
that
so
choke position at the bridge.
good. Yeah, perfect position, because it's a really narrow position. There you can use your Blizzard perfectly.
Town is under siege.
But on the other hand, if you have water element, he has to use his Dispel on the water elementals.
But he's not
Some
going
human players rely on that. Now we see perfect mana anti-magic potion in time. He was about to pop a bolt on him. But we see the DH in the middle of the fight. I guess he should just try to focus it down.
Maybe another surround or something like that. There's no immolation.
Now the towers go up in time, but his Archmage is dropping in the orange section. But no, this is a really great position for Infi.
Yeah.
The towers are up, the mortars are in the back. He's killing the Wisp, getting level 5 Archmage, level 3 water elementals are a lot better than level 2 ones.
Everything is damaged again by Moon.
Damage.
He needs more scrolls of healing. He just bought one with the DH, but now Infi has the time to kill off this expansion. And this is double important because the main gold mines are running dry or ran dry. So no more gold income for Moon, and Infi at the same time has a new spot to expand.
This is just another back and forth game. It's like going in both directions, burning the MK, getting in the Zeppelin. Crazy moves by Moon here, moving his expansion back to his natural expansion there to get another round of gold. He has a level 5 panda. You don't have to like see how much damage this guy can do. And we have like 2, 3, 4 6 mortars. 6 mortars can deal quite a amount of damage, but on the other hand they can easily die to a Breath of Fire combo and another round of damage from the DH. That is on a good way to level 6 right now.
Yeah, he has the Zeppelin now, that is Moon, so he can position the panda fairly easy. So this could become a deadly weapon. He has to creep this now, of course, to plant his Tree of Eternity. That is extremely slow. He has no Nature's Blessing available. And the second expansion of Infi is already
nice
up.
camp for Infi, or just a Scroll of the Beast. It's not the best item. It could also be a big mana potion or a big invo potion, which would have been just great for him. On the other hand, we found the Lionhorn of Stormwind, an additional round of armor for all the bears. Almost like an additional upgrade. And we see 2 bears and dryads. They share the same upgrade, so they are fairly good upgraded. On the other side we say Infi with 1 upgrade on his breakers and also 1 upgrade on his mortar teams. No heal scores yet for Infi, no TP, no invo potions.
To all the guys in the chat, I'm reading it, but I will fix it after the game, or try to fix it. I thought it would be a Twitch-wide phenomenon, these spikes and stuff, but yeah. As I said before, we will fix this after the game. Okay, yeah, Moon is trying to break this defense by Infi here, with Raw, of course. He's just melting it with the Breath of Fire, but Town Portal should be... No, he cancelled it, or just faked the staff. So this expansion is going...
I don't think that this is the right move, but he has a really nice position down there, and he's killing the expansion, just 1 peasant is surviving there. His dryads are just moving. They are not waiting for the TP, because otherwise they would take too much damage from the mortar teams. And now Infi is towering up the other side of the map.
Okay, both players down.
If he is able to secure this position, it would be so great, because then he is able to attack the next expansion from Moon.
Yeah.
And if he runs out of gold, then there's no way of comeback.
That is true. Infi with a supply advantage, but Moon is so close to level 6 Demon Hunter.
But the biggest thing here is like Infi has not a single heal scroll. So the Breath of Fire is even stronger against them, and it's a level 3 Breath of Fire that will just melt the castles away.
And he only has 2 priests. He has to be so careful with them.
The big fight, most likely the end fight coming up here.
Oh, great positioning for the mortars, but he unloads the dryads!
Behind, perfect setting.
But they're dealing
and
quite
much. Level 6.
Finally Metamorphosis, and he's killing off 1 mortar team after another. Stormbolt trying to heal it, but here comes Breath of Fire, Drunken Haze into all those castles, and they're dying. They're literally melting at the moment. Infi has to TP out, the bears are still alive. The Mountain King has to staff out as well, repositioning here, but I don't think he can pull that off, especially not against Metamorphosis.
There's not much left. On the other hand, he just bought a mana potion on his MK, so he will be able to shoot some bolts around. but all the towers are falling to the bears. And he's even microing the bears away, the weak ones.
Ooh, the MK in trouble
And the Mountain
again.
King is dropping low.
Yeah. And there's
Panda
always...
is also dropping low, but there's a Zeppelin
There's
who
a
will try to
Zeppelin
save
around,
it
exactly.
sooner or later.
Ooh, MK,
Oh, now
maybe
he
Breath
used
of
the
Fire!
potion for
Oh!
another round. Oh, 30 HP. Level 6 on the Panda, but not able to use his ultimate. And now he has to use a bolt on it, but he gets stepped out.
MK dies!
The Mountain King. Perfect play from Moon here.
Jesus Christ, what a fight! GG by Infi, and this game is over. 26 minutes of pure action. This was one big fight on Terenas stand. Definitely deserved this spot as a candidate for replay of the year in 2009.